I am telling you, I am manifesting this shit by filming these videos and putting it out in the universe.
These are powerful forces, very powerful.
Hola and welcome to this glorious channel where I take you thrifting every week to show you what awesome things you can find if you refuse to pay full price for an entirely mass-produced interior. Today we're doing things a little bit differently. We are not going to a thrift store, but instead we are going to a second-hand mall where people can rent boots and deal with their hoarding addictions by presenting their stuff to people like me. But let me tell you, this thing is huge. Like, the maze runner huge. Like Thomas having to stay in the maze overnight to discover all its secrets. I cannot possibly show you everything that is in this giant maze of beautiful things. So let me just give you a quick impression of not even 20% of this thing. I am going to show you the haul at the end of the video. I'm also going to show you what my sister bought and how she styled it in our home. The award for the best find is going to my sister because she found something. Oh my god, it looks great in her house, but I want it so bad, but I don't want it because it looks better in her house than in mine. And you know, the whole spiel. But you will figure that out when you see the haul. If you want to skip the thrifting portion because you want some instant gratification, you can go to the timestamp down below. Then the haul will start and you can see my pretty face again.
Delusion. Convince yourself.
But for now, let's go thrifting. We're starting the video off in true Daphne fashion. This is something that I loved, but that I didn't buy because I just bought similar ones in green. And now I'm looking back and I'm thinking, oh my god, I wish I had bought them. This store had some great things. These are absolutely beautiful. And then I saw these fancy things, but I did not take them home because I'm not fancy enough to actually use them. I hope I'm not going to regret not picking up this one because I think it would make a great cookie jar. I did find some weird items that I did not pick up. I mean, is this a lighter? What is this? And then these were, I mean, is this not exactly cottagecore, or am I getting that whole aesthetic wrong? If you're into vintage jewelry, you know, sterling silver jewelry with turquoise, you should visit that store. I'm willing to bet that you cannot get through a single video that I made without hearing me talk about brass candlestick holders. So I put a little montage in for you for all the brass candlestick holders that I saw. Unfortunately, I did not pick any of them up because they were a little bit too robust, I guess. I like more dainty candlestick holders. But let me spoil you a little bit for the rest of the video. My sister found the most amazing candlestick holder. I mean, I'm willing to bet that you're gonna think it's beautiful too. I mean, I think that that will be a universal piece. Everyone will think that's beautiful. When I saw this quilt, I immediately thought of Practical Magic on YouTube. She adores quilts and she makes great thrifting content, so you should check her out as well. And then this table, people, this table is so much freaking work because it's hand inlaid, or how they say that. So I came across this really narrow booth full of rugs, and I did find some very pretty ones, but I was holding too much stuff, so I couldn't really pull them out. You can see me trying here. I thought that this pattern would be so beautiful, but with rugs you always have to lay them out first because you don't want any stains or holes or whatever. And I wasn't able to do that, and I didn't really need a rug. But now that I'm watching this back and having painted our bedroom, I think that this would look great in there. Oh well. I also saw this wooden, what is it? Is it a crane? I don't know what it is. But for the size of it, I think it's pretty cheap. I have a thing for odd lamps and light fixtures. And this is actually a model of a church. I believe it was in Germany. I don't know, don't quote me on that. But I did not bring it home because it was more Christmassy. And then this case really excited me and my sister because we love stones and crystals. And I think she actually bought one out of this case. I'm not sure though. And this chair, oh my god, there wasn't a price tag to be found, but I thought it was so cute, especially if you refinish the cushion. And this cabinet, my god, this is what mid-century dreams are made of. But unfortunately, they knew what they had, and it is really expensive, but I think it's a fair price though. I saw this brass, a little thing. I mean, I pick anything up that is brass, but this is not really what I'm looking for. I was considering picking up this ladle because I don't want our stainless steel ones anymore, but then I didn't buy it, and I think my sister actually did. I love these clutches, but this one unfortunately had a stain. I thought it would be good to give you more of an idea of what the store looks like, how a booth is set up, and through how much unorganized stuff you have to dig. I think that's the fun part though. And throughout all this stuff, I found a beautiful bookend made of onyx, I believe, for my sister. And then at the opposite side of this booth, there was a great collection of stuff. Some of my favorite pieces were found in this area of the store. I could not get over this little ottoman slash stool. You always have to look at the shapes of furniture because you can almost always recover something in a color that you like more or a fabric that you like more. And I also found this boot lamp. And then this was the rear end of that shot that I just showed you, where there was so much freaking stuff. I also found this set, looked it up, it wasn't valuable, but I think that if you really love some retro vibes, that this would look great in your home. And then I almost picked these ones up, but I didn't because we don't really buy that much cheese that we need the actual name tags for it. Honestly, this store had so much pretty vanity bottles and jars. If you're on the lookout for some of those, you should visit that store. The same goes for people that love vintage blankets because they had a whole selection and I thought the pricing was very fair. They did not have any super interesting retro patterns, but you know, if you're looking for a vintage blanket in a solid color, this is the store to go to. And because they have so many of them, I think they might have a steady supply of them. I could look past the broken frame because he was so cute, but unfortunately he was a print and not a painting. I'm sure that now that you've seen the footage, you can understand that I get overwhelmed. I mean, there was so much stuff. I also wanted to mention that we did go to that secondhand mall, but then we also visited a regular thrift store, and I've separated the items that I found so that you can see what I found where. We will start with the first thing that is sitting in my bag, and that is this pair of pants. In my mind, I thought, oh, these are so cool. Let me grab them for my boyfriend. He tried them on, they didn't fit. He said these were fat man pants, whatever, because the leg is very wide, I don't know. And then I tried them on, and of course, fat-legged pants match me. Yeah, take that as you will.
For the girls that like to eat and don't worry about being petite.
Let's get into the first thing that I found. It's this little thing for in a Christmas tree. I mean, I know it's probably not as exciting to you because it's almost summer, but the thrift stores closed down along with everything else right before Christmas, so we never got to shop the Christmas sales or see what people donate after Christmas. And I'm looking for a ceramic vintage Christmas tree. I really hoped that I was going to find one, but those dreams were crushed. I did find this little piece and it made me happy, and it's really cute. And it's going to grace my Christmas tree. Then the next two items I originally grabbed for my sister because she's really into crystals. It's these little sort of bonsai trees. I think this one is amethyst with rose quartz. I paid €6 for it. I'm going to resell this one. I think I also found this one. I mean, this gives me sea vibes, you know, beach house. This is a tree on a rock and then the seas below. I have no idea what the crystals are. I like to buy things to eventually resell if I, you know, create my Instagram. But if they don't sell, I want to appreciate them as well, you know. I don't want to be stuck with ugly things that I want to sell and that then don't sell. These might be a little bit unusual. I love these fancy ass coat rack hangers. These are from, I guess, fake leather. I also want to sell these. If they don't sell, then I still have very pretty coat rack hangers for when I eventually buy a coat rack, because I still don't have one. Because I'm picky and I don't want to spend my money on things that I don't like. Not as exciting, but I found this little apple dish brass, very heavy. I paid €3 for it. I think it would be a really great size to put in your earrings. Now, because this has been almost a week ago, I don't know what's in there, so let's find out together, but it is heavy. Oh, I remember these. Yes, I have to unwrap another one. Let me show you. It's these very heavy, I think silver plated pheasant. And when we were in the store, my brother-in-law saw them first, then my sister saw them, then I saw them, and eventually I decided to buy them. They were $9.50 each, but when I looked them up inside the store, I saw that they were sold for like €65. So this would be a great investment. If they don't sell, we have 3 people that enjoy them. Now let me show you the things that I found in a thrift store in Roermond. Let's start with this cup. I mean, it's very cute, but I bought it because it was very big. It has one little chip. I paid 75 cents for it. If you're subscribed to this channel, which you totally should, by the way, you have seen my previous videos where I literally manifested my dream knife rests. And then when I was at this thrift store, I found 2 other ones. These are bras, and I always think of Marie-Louise when I see these because she has these in silver, and that was my first introduction to the whole knife rest thing. When I was in the thrift store, I saw this vintage blanket. It was completely made of wool, and I know that people really love these. So I posted them in one of my Facebook groups, and someone responded and said that they would love to buy it. I did not sell it for profit, of course, because that is not allowed in those groups. I just wanted to make someone happy with this because I knew that they are wanted. However, I did pick up this one. It's a little bit more neutral, if you will, a little bit more bland.
Bland, boring, Jessica. If she was a spice, she'd be flour.
And it's this vintage woolen blanket. I mean, it is massive. It is so soft. I think in winter this would be great for on your couch. And this one is going to be for sale once I open up my Instagram shop, or once someone comments under this video that they want it and we can arrange something. But it is absolutely massive. I mean, I haven't even unfolded the entire thing right now and it's already massive. Now, the last things that I found are, of course, brass candlestick holders. I've been really getting lucky with brass candlestick holders these past few weeks, and I am telling you, I am manifesting this shit by filming these videos and putting it out in the universe. These are powerful forces.
These are powerful forces. Very powerful.
I found this one for $1.95. It has beautiful patina on it, but I do want to do a video on bras and cleaning bras. So I'm not sure if I'm going to clean this or leave it as is. It does have a little damage over here, but I don't mind that. I love to see that something is all in use, like me. And I picked up this one and I paid 95 cents for it. I think I am going to clean this one. It will bring out the color much more. And then I found these 2 little ones. This one was 95 cents and this one was also 95 cents. These prices are great. Like, chef's kiss compared to the prices of my next thrift haul that is going to be up next week. Maybe we'll come back and I'll show you these and the prices of these versus the other ones in next week's video. These ones I'm also going to clean because they're just looking a little bit dull, and I think they would look great if I polish them and they will shine again. That was everything I bought, but now I'm going to show you everything my sister bought and how she styled it in her home. You'll see a very big contrast in styling, but you can see how you can utilize these pieces in different, interior decorating styles. And you can see the one thing that I wish I had found, but I kind of also think that it looks better in my sister's house. So of course she found some cool stones. I actually found her that big green bluish one that actually has a hole, so I think you can stick a candle in there. She also found these beautiful, I think they're brass utensils for the kitchen, and this adorable little trinket dish. But now you can see the thing that I'm so jealous of. I love and adore that candlestick holder. It is so beautiful. I mean, look at the detail in that thing and the shape. If anyone knows what style this is or where it could possibly be made, please let me know in the comments, because I really want to see more of this style. I actually found her this little onyx dish. The prices on these vary online. It depends on how much coloring you have. And then I also found her this little heart. And then these you saw in the beginning, these beautiful salt and pepper shakers. I think it's mother of pearl, but how much work this must have been to manufacture or like to create. I think they're handmade. It must have been. My sister is very good at composition and layering small things with big things, and I think the next three pieces are representative of that little plate, and then these two little like jars or vases. I would not pick them up, but she will probably put it somewhere and you think, oh, now I need that too. I found her this bookend like I mentioned in the video. I also bought her a smaller one, and then when I saw this one I almost immediately knew that she would want it, so I grabbed it and then she bought it. And then this is the stone that I think she found in that cabinet full of beautiful crystals and stones. And she also bought a light fixture. There was actually a pair, but the other one was damaged. And here you can see how she styled most of the items. She definitely buys things because they're pretty and displays them. I'm more of a practical user, I guess. An item has to be pretty and practical for me to display it. I don't really like purely aesthetic pieces. If you've made it this far into the video, you're probably enjoying this channel. So you should probably stick around and subscribe. It's free. It delivers these videos right into your subscription box, so you don't even have to do as much to find me anymore. It's a win-win situation. It makes me happy. Do something good for the planet today. Subscribe for me. I really encourage you to subscribe because I found something so god darn amazing. I could not believe that I found it, and when I found it I said to the karma gods, I am trading in my karma points so that this will fit me.
Can't argue with logic like that.
I think it's designer. I haven't been able to find a lot of pieces of this particular designer, but it's great. You should see it. I'm getting it altered, and my god, just subscribe. With that said, click the subscribe button and see what I come up with next week. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.